Sup guys, I'm Kel, Red Zone Rogue, and welcome to a Dragoborne starter deck unboxing. So that's right guys, I'm going to open up one of each of all of the Dragoborne starter decks. Alpha Dominance, Shadow Legion, and Mystical Hunters. We're going to open them up all in one video so you don't have to click around and try to find the right video. They're all right here. I'll show you exactly what they come with and, all that fun shit. I have, just for the sake of all transparency, I couldn't help myself and I did open up one of these when I got in the mail yesterday. We're going to go over that one last, and we're going to go over these two first because they're going to be the most fresh for both you and me, and without further ado, let's just do it in order. The intro deck number 1, Shadow Legion. Alright, so I got the little plastic bits off. Let's just pop it open and see what we got inside. Come on. Just so you guys know, these decks cost me about, 15 bucks each. Man, I think I paid less than that, like $13 or $14 each, which I think is a pretty good, starting price for a, a new game, like an intro deck type thing. Packaging is, it's alright, it's adequate. Gives you a listing of all the cards that are in the deck. Gives you like a couple pictures of some of the cards that are also in the deck. The official website, the official YouTube channel, which is kind of worth watching. And it says, 9+ years. It's got some mansters, but you don't give a shit about that shit. You care about this stuff. So we have, the packaging right here. The deck is here. Got some dice, which is pretty good because this deck is a dice-based deck. Or a dice-based game, rather. And let's see, we got a rule book that kind of spreads out. It's a really long rule book. We're not going to go over it here, but, definitely has the rule book in case you're curious. And this is just a big ol' playmat for the game. I think one half is the playmat, and the other half kind of like introduces you to the deck here, which is pretty cool. And I know a lot of Magic the Gathering products do this as well, like the commander decks and stuff like that. So pretty standard stuff. Let's get on to the actual, interesting parts. We're gonna go over the deck. All right, so we're gonna open the deck, pop it off. The dice are just kind of like held in loosely here. Take these out. They feel pretty light. I wouldn't say they feel cheap. Whoops. They're pretty slick. I wouldn't say they feel cheap, but there you go. They're pretty nice. They feel they feel all right. And then here is the deck exactly. A lot of these like Japanese card games, like specifically like Bushiroad games, like to include this, like single plastic thing holding it together, and I hate these things, man. I don't know why they don't just shrink wrap the whole thing. If it's for like an economical reason, I can understand that. So here we have one of the cards of the deck, the Lady Bellistra, Bloodlines Tormented. She looks sweet, man. Looks like we have two of her. That first one was like a foil version, and it's kind of dark. It's a little hard to tell. Even with my lighting, like here you see like the light is just like directly on it, and the foil's not super bright, but I mean it still looks pretty good in person. And here's like the regular version, which is showing a lot better on the camera. We have this Bountiful Angel. This one is a like foil shiny version. You can kind of see like on the shield right here. Also looks pretty sweet. And here's like a regular version. We have this Sunskill Sage. And from here on, let's just go on pretty quickly because we got two other decks to cover. I can tell you right now, the card feel for the cards, they're pretty good. They feel like high quality stock. Doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels like pretty slick just running your fingers through them, which is pretty good. We have 4 of this Gold Leaf Hunter, which is pretty cool. This card looks pretty sweet. All Thane's Blessing. Really dig a lot of the art in this game, which is one of the reasons why I was so attracted to it to begin with. The Ravian Battlefield Shrieker, and that is a foil one up there. Just so you know, the rarities of the cards are denoted at the bottom. So this 3 dots means it's a rare, 2 dots means it's uncommon, 1 dot means it's common, and 4 dot means it's like super rare or double rare or whatever the hell they're calling it. Goblin Madcap, look at this guy. Cheeky ass smile, got 2 of those. Got some Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn here. The Blade Dance Rogue, which actually looks really cool. I dig it. That wasn't a shot, I like Horizon Zero Dawn. Goblin Toe Stabber. This deck's cool. I like the themes. Got the Pyroblast, the Unyielding Executioner. One of them is foil. That's pretty sweet. Foil Unyielding Executioner. We have good old Dracula here. Cavalier Nosferatu. Pretty cool. This like fucking punk as hell. It was called Crowd Surfer. Yeah, I didn't actually like go through and know all the names of the cards in advance, so some of them are pretty exciting, like fucking Crowd Surfer. It's pretty ridiculous. This dude has a guitar too. Death Metal Rotter. That is actually pretty metal, I do have to say. We have a Carbuncle Imp. I think this first one is a foil. So again, it's kind of hard to tell, but we can get a better angle on it. I don't know. But the first one is foil. So there are like some foils kind of like casually scattered in. We have 4 of this Wandering Apparition. Pretty cool. We got this dude who's about to step in a trap. Death Trap. That seems pretty aptly named. We have Adraste's Disdain, which is pretty cool. She's like one of the big, characters of the game. And then these are the 3 banners. So you come, with 3 banners, and you begin the game with all 3 banners in play. And you can activate these as like your resources, like your lands in Magic or your stones in Force of Will or whatever. So it's pretty cool. I mean, you automatically start the game with 3, so I mean that's kind of cool. You don't have to trudge through the first couple turns. And then we have the final card, which could be foil or not foil. It's a promo card for the first printing of the starter decks, and it can be either foil or not foil. It looks like we got a not foil one, but it's pretty cool. Alluring Temptress. That is definitely what it says. I like her like snake butt. She definitely has a snake butt. Anyway, let's go over the next deck. I'm not going to go over all this stuff again because you've already seen it. I'm just going to go jump straight to the deck. Alrighty, here is the Mystical Hunters deck. Let's do it, guys. I'm excited. I hear this one's really sweet. Alright, let's get the deck out of here. You can see the dice right here. Comes with one of each of these colors. Pretty cool. Got the same, consistency. So the production is, pretty good at the very least. It's not like spotty or anything. I'll take this little... Jesus, this is hard. Take the fucking slidey bit off. And then we have our first card. I hear this guy's really good. You can see the foiling on this a little bit better. Remus, Hunter Adept. And I should have 2 of these guys. As you can see, he has 4 little dots, which means he is like the super rare or whatever the equivalent of that is. Pretty cool. Yeah, I hear this guy is quite good. I'm not going to go over what all the cards do, but yeah, he is good, I hear. We got a foil Axion Herald of Armies, kind of like a centaur, I think. Pretty cool. Got a couple of those. Ooh, you can see the shiny on this one a lot more. The Elegant Fencer. Got 2 of these. This card's pretty sweet, I think. I think it's actually a good card, too. I haven't actually played Dragoborne yet because, these are the decks that I'm going to be playing with. But I can't wait to. I hear really good things about it. Earthguard Golem. Pretty cool. He actually reminds me of something from, like, Guild Wars or something. As odd of a reference as that is. This guy's cool looking, too. Logris Swiftblade. It's a 3-1 for 2. It's some misstats. He probably has some sort of ability that makes him slightly more redeemed. We have a Sunscale Ascetic. Pretty cool. It's like a 2-2 for 2. Ye old bear. A Guardian of the Forest. This dude, like his bald head and like beard combo. He's got a dank ass shield. We have 4 of these Kingslayer Bee. First one is a foil one, which is pretty cool. I dig it. Got this Primeape Javelineer that looks like it would hurt a little bit if you got stabbed with it. Some Tanglewood Menace. This is kind of like your foresty, your beast deck. But got some other stuff. We got like this foil mermaid dude. Well, it's actually a gill man, as you can see here. It's a gill man, which is just another word for like a merfolk. But still kind of cool. We have the Keeper, Creature Homunculus. That's cool. I dig the homunculi. We have the Ripper. Oh, dude. Well, they was suspected that Jack Ripper was a wet nurse, so who knows? She could be a wet nurse. Just for calling herself the Ripper, having no ability is interesting. That's kind of cool. I like it. You need basic cards like that and this when you're first starting out. Frontier Explorer. And I just have to say, man, the art in this game is so good. They started off like A+. And I love how the art is like almost, takes up almost all of the card, which is really cool. Whereas like Magic takes up this tiny little bit. That's always been like one of my big complaints with Magic. We have 2 EMP. That's kind of cool. It's kind of got like some future text type stuff in the, you know, medieval-ish setting. Dismantle. Pretty cool. Oh, you can see the foiling on that. Yeah, so there you go. That's a good example of foiling. It can look pretty nice. We have this like samurai robot. Hidden Arts Reverse Thunderstrike. It's pretty cool. It's like one of the spells of the deck. And then here we have the banners. Pretty cool. These are the 3 banners of the set. I mean, you only need 1 each, and then you play the other cards as resources upside down. So this one counts as like a blue one, which is pretty cool. It means you like never get mana screwed or anything, which is pretty cool. And then our promo card is the Merchant of Scrolls. It's a pretty sweet card. I don't think it's a foil one though, which is a bummer. But yeah, pretty cool. I hear this deck is quite good. A lot of people say this one is probably one of the best starter decks to get, but I've heard other like mixed things with the other 2. Some people say the one we looked at first is good, and some people say it's not so good, and some people say the next one is super good, and some people say it's not so good. So yeah, let's go over the next one. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, and last but certainly not least, we have the Alpha Dominance deck with this big ass dragon here. Alright, so here are the dice for the deck. Once again, they still seem pretty good. Like, the production quality seems pretty nice overall. So I like it. It's a good start in terms of just production quality in general. This guy is Zarko Tavash, Born of Magma. And I do know this guy is sweet. Like, he's a beater. Get 2 of him, which is cool. You don't just get, like, 1 of your, like, rares and super rares. You have a Thorn Bark Walker. It looks pretty gnarly. Got 4 of him. We've got only 2 of the Elven Far Striker. And once again, I would like to draw attention to the really, really sweet art. I like it quite a bit. Oh, we saw this guy in the last deck, the Prime Ape Javelineer. We've got some Fleetwing Sprite. I think this kind of is like a ramp-ish type card, which is pretty cool. And once again, art is gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous art. We have Nature's Touch. The Leilania's Call. Leilania's Call? Yeah, we're gonna go with that. This fucking big ass fish man. What's his name? Dramph Tomar Kingpin. Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Jabba the Hutt. We got Jabba the Hutt. We have some Gilman Raider. I guess they're not technically merfolk because they're legs. They have legs and stuff. I guess Gilman is a pretty good description of it. We have Rejuvenate. We have this fucking machine gun dude. All Guns Blazing. That is a very accurate description of this card. At least the art of the card. We have this Harpy. This is a foil Harpy? Yeah, the first one's foil. Stormfeather Screecher. Which is kind of cool. You don't see a lot of Harpies in card games, so it's kind of cool. You see them a lot in, like, RPGs as, like, you know, your generic flying enemies. We have the Carefree Orc, and I think this dude's foil. You can kind of see the foiling on him. We have this Pigman Orc. Wandering Orc. He's definitely got like a fucking pig nose. He looks like those dudes out of that one Twilight Zone episode. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. We have another Bone Club Giant. I don't know why it says Bone Blub, but yeah, it's a big giant. It's not that big. The Orc was bigger. We have this Hidden Blade. She's looking pretty nice. We have the foil one's really sweet. Highlands Rogue. Yeah, this, once again, man, great art, man. Really, really cool looking. Like, even on, like, the monsters and stuff, the dragons, looks really good. This is Torch. We got 2 torches. And then here are the banners that we got. Pretty cool. I like this. I like the blue one. I think it looks the coolest, which is sweet. And then for the promo, we have the Aldean Verdant Protector. And I think she's just a normal one, too. Yeah, she looks really cool. I like this, like, tree angel kind of thing going on. I dig it. I dig it. It looks nice. Alright, there you guys have it. That was a starter deck opening of each of the Dragoborne starter decks. At least the first ones that have come out. I am really excited to jump in and start playing this game. It seems really cool. Everything that I've heard, everyone that I've, talked to, they all say it's really fun. There's a lot of strategy with the dice. I mean, I can't wait. I already have 4 booster boxes coming my way. They're a little bit smaller than like your Force of Will or your Magic the Gathering booster boxes, but about 2 booster boxes is about equal to a booster box of one of the other games. So 4 booster boxes of this is about 2 of one of the other ones, but I digress. I'm looking forward to that. If you are interested in more Dragoborne content, let me know. There's not going to be a whole lot on the channel, but there will be some booster box openings in the future, and who knows, I mean, if I really like the game, maybe I'll do an odd deck tech here or there, or like a strategy video, or something, man. But regardless of what you do, thank you very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one all, and I will see you later.